Sadie, and I'm usually carrying my phone in the intro, but then I throw it away because I realize I'm not supposed to be holding my phone. But for this video, I actually need my phone in my hand because I am filming one of the most requested videos that I have ever gotten. Every single video that I upload, there's usually like 50 comments saying, can you make a what's on your iPhone? And this is throwing it back to like 2010 YouTube, and I'm curious, you know, I'm nosy. I want to know what goes on in people's lives. I want to know what's on people's phones. Like, I understand. And never have I ever made a what's on my iPhone and have the screen recording work for the whole time. So maybe for this one, it will work. And before I get 8 million questions on my phone case, it is from Casetify, and this video is actually sponsored by Casetify, so it's kind of perfect. I have been using Casetify for a long while. You guys know I have a ton of them, so have a lot of celebrities and YouTubers that you know, like Kylie Jenner and like everyone like that. You guys have seen Casetify pretty much everywhere. And they have just launched a new case called the Impact case, and it comes in cool, fun colors that you guys can like pick from. Casetify made this new Impact case super protective, and these cases are certified to withstand 6.6 foot drops. They're super slim. Like, since when can you have a slim, protective, cute phone case? But Casetify has dared us to drop the case and like drop it good. Like, drop it very good. So I'm gonna go throw my phone down the stairs. I drop my phone about 60 times every single day. And sometimes I'm even walking in the hall, and you know that awkward thing when like your phone flings out of your hand and like spins and just like shoots down the hall, and then you have to like run and go get it, like everyone's watching you pick up your phone? Yeah, it would be way more embarrassing if your phone cracked and then you had to pick it up and then everyone's like, oh my god, is your phone okay? And you can also get these Impact cases in a few fun colors. You guys can personalize it. You can put like a word on it, your name, a quote. So if you guys want to get an Impact case or just any of Casetify's cases, you guys can click the link down below. And you can also use my code for 20% off. Guys, I love these cases. There is a reason why all of the celebrities use them. Casetify is the clutch for that. Link down below, code right here. Let's get on into this video. Screen recording is on. I'm literally gonna check it every 5 seconds just to make sure it's working. My lock screen right now is a picture that I took with my friends at homecoming. I fell into this deep hole of like phone organization videos a long time ago, and then I reorganized all of my apps and stuff, and I thought it was like really cute and really fun. So I have them color coordinated, sort of. So the first folder that I have is called pics. You guys know that I'm always taking photos, I'm always editing them, and I'm always putting stuff on my story. So I need to have that very accessible for me, so I have it on the first page in like a little folder. In that folder, I have Visco, and if you guys want to follow me on Visco, my username is Sadie A. Aldis. I post a lot of extra photos on here, and I also edit my photos on here, and I have a video on how I edit my Instagram photos up, and I'll link it up there, I think I'll link it up there. I really like Visco, as pretty much every other teenage girl right now. And then I have an app called Stories Edit, which is basically you can get like cute templates for your Instagram story or like Snapchat and stuff. For example, this one I used for the Adeline Morin event, and you can basically just like put photos in. There's different templates and collections. So usually the one that I use is the film one, and it's completely free. Then we have Unfold, which is like a more common Instagram story template thing. So basically you just have like a bunch of templates. It's downloading the assets. I don't know what that means. Press the plus and you have a bunch of templates that you can choose from. They're not as like creative or different as the first app that I showed you, but they're still nice for like collages and stuff. Then I have this app called Characters, and it's basically just giving you like cool fonts that you can use and like these little heart things if you want to put that in a caption. I haven't used it in a while. Then I have this app called Snow, which is one of my favorite apps ever. There's my foot. I only use these filters. Oh, there you are. Oh my gosh, there I am too. This is perfect. Okay, so I usually use this film filter, and basically you take a video or a picture. You can also put a frame on it, which I really like the vintage and the recording frames. Like, they have a bunch of film and like 90s retro vintage frames that you can put. Then I have Camera Connect, which is how I download photos from my camera to my phone. Fonto is an app that I make my thumbnails on. So basically I upload a photo. I'll take this photo. I wouldn't use this photo because it's not the right size. iPhone. You can put text on it. You can change the outline and make it like thick. thick. Then I usually put like a drop shadow on it, and you can like make it smaller or bigger. You can do the curve, which a lot of people ask me how I do that curve, and you can basically go like that. This is how I put text on my thumbnails. Airbrush is something you can use to whiten backgrounds. I feel like it does it way more natural than Facetune. You can also add details to your photos. So say I pick this photo, brighten, and I basically use this to like put all the details in. So if like I want to detail my scrunchie, my ring, sometimes I put it over my eyes just to make my eyelashes look like bigger. I don't know. It's really fun to play with. Then I have Huji, which takes vintage themed photos. Like I will take one right now just for you. Basically looks like that, and I also have these photos that I took this morning. Then I have Lightroom, which is another photo editing app that I don't really use a lot. PixArt, which is how I make my thumbnails mostly, because usually it's a collage. You press the plus and then you press grids and you add whatever photos you want. So I'm just gonna add that, and then you choose a border and you can make it like bigger or smaller. Then I usually go to the ratio and choose YouTube, and you can like adjust the photos, and it just basically makes a collage for you, but it's good that it has that YouTube like resolution thing, so it's the exact size that you need. Then I have Cool Fonts, which gets you cool fonts. 90s, it's kind of like a vintage video taker. So if I choose this one, it'll like make it kind of cool. But like, oh, that one's kind of sick. I like this one too. UNUM, which is how I plan out my Instagram feed. And I've been planning it out so much lately. I'm not gonna show you guys what I have planned after, but you can add photos in here and then you can like move them around. And the last photo editing app that I have is called InShot. Usually when I do like a sponsored Instagram story or something where I have like clips that I have to combine for an Instagram story, I'll use this, and it's basically just like an Instagram story editor. So that's all I have for my photos folder, and there's a lot in there. Then I have calendar, which I basically plan out my whole life in, and I have like different color coded things, like purple is life, pink is YouTube and Instagram, and yellow is school. Then I have notes, which I have separated into folders. So I have health, Instagram, list, school, important documents, and that's pretty much it. For reminders, which I really like, it got an update to do, school, to buy, and sponsorships. I really use reminders. Like I use this a ton every single day. Hotspot Shield, which gets me better service at school. YouTube. Pinterest, I have been obsessed with. It's kind of an addiction. This is my Pinterest. My username, I believe, is Sadie Aldis 11. Some of my favorite boards are Inspiration for Days, which I just have a bunch of quotes on. I really do like my cuteness board. Backgrounds, aesthetic, which I basically pin aesthetically pleasing photos in. Then beast mode activated is like workout inspiration. Guys, I have inspiration for every single area of life in here. Then I have Instagram, and I have been working a ton on Instagram recently. I post every second day, but this is what my feed looks like right now. I don't really know if I like it, but honestly, I've kind of given up on having an Instagram feed that matches. My Instagram is Sadie Aldis, and once again, it's always linked down below. Then I have Snapchat. Oh. Hi. This is my Snap code if you guys want to add me. FaceTime phone Dexcom G6 is a continuous glucose monitor app. So I have this thing on my arm that scans my blood sugar, and basically this will tell me exactly what I am, and it'll alarm if I'm going low or high, which is super helpful. It's super cool that I can just have it on my phone and I can just like know what I am at all times. So you can also press and hold on it, and there's like a shortcut that'll just show you I'm 5.3 going straight across. Then I have Twitter. I honestly don't use Twitter ever. Like I honestly don't suggest following me. I don't post on it. Then I have Waze, which I use all the time because I get lost so much. Settings, camera, next page, I have a folder called These are apps that like I don't really know what to do with, or like I don't use often. But I have Unfollow, which I did a mass unfollowing spree, which was very good for my mental health a while ago, and basically you just go into it and you can like unfollow people just by like pressing their thing and then just action unfollow. Then the Weather Network. WhatsApp is a thing for texting. People without iPhones, Find My iPhone. Alexa, hey.
There is no active call.
That's just my Alexa app. App Store, Circle of Six, I downloaded because once I was walking home in the dark and I was kind of scared that I was gonna get abducted. So I basically downloaded this app that you can put like your friends and your family of like emergency contact here. Press Ask My Circle to call me, or you can call them, or you can press the call button, it'll call 911 for you. You can send your parents your location if you feel unsafe. It's really just for peace of mind, okay? I don't wanna get kidnapped. Shortcuts, no idea what that is. iTunes Store, this is really boring. Party Rocker is an app that you can connect your phone to the Party Rocker speaker and the lights will like strobe to the music that you're playing. IFTTT is an app where you can basically just like connect a bunch of things in your life. So say whenever you post on Instagram, you also want it to post to Pinterest and Twitter. You can do that on this app. It's just really helpful and it's like good to multitask. Then I have a business folder, which I have Social Blade. Then I have YouTube Studio, which I can basically check all of the analytics for my videos and I can respond to comments right here. This is also what I use to upload videos on the go. So I process it on my laptop and then I can just like add all the tags in the description here. Then I have my bank app and AdSense for getting paid for YouTube. Then Google Meet I sometimes use for like online meetings. Then I have Loft. Loft is a place where you can like rent a desk to work at and it's at the mall that I usually go to. You can just pick a location and press work here and you can also book a room for like group projects. It's really helpful. Photomath is an app that helps you with math even though I dropped all the math so I don't need that anymore. Google Slides, Google Classroom, Google Drive. Kindle is an app where you can read. I read my summer school book on there just so that I didn't have to bring it around with me. Google Docs, Google Translate, Remind, I can text my teachers, which is pretty fun. Quizlet is an app where you can create basically online cue cards to study for. Kahoot is the best thing ever. If you don't know what it is, I'm sorry. HP Smart, I can print stuff from my phone and this is how I see my marks. Gains is like my health folder and I first had this app called Flow and it's like a period app and it'll track your period and you can log symptoms and stuff like that. This is my favorite workout app ever invented. It is completely free, but their workouts are so good. You can like go to beginner, fat loss, butt, abs, stretch, high intensity, legs and arms, no jumping, and they're always adding new ones so like you won't get bored of doing the same workout. Then the health app I don't use. Chronometer, since I'm diabetic, I have to basically just like count what I'm eating and stuff. You can create a recipe so you can like add, this is like something that I used for a smoothie, tell you how many carbs, how much fat, protein is in what you're eating. Headspace is an app that I use for meditation. I have only done some of the basic ones, but it's basically like you can do it for sleep if you need help sleeping. Basics where just like helps you relax. Then I have LA Fitness, which is my gym membership, and then Intervals is an app where you can basically like if you're doing your own workout, then you can just add in like how many seconds you want to do work for, then how many seconds for recovery, and then how many sets, how many intervals. Then I have Moolah, which is basically anything that I use to pay for stuff. The Garage app, Tim Hortons, Skip the Dishes, Auto Trader. I basically just get notifications whenever a car becomes available that like fits my wants and my needs. And I'm not gonna buy a car, but I just want to see what's out there. Stowcard is an app where you can put all of your points cards and gift cards in one place. Freshie, Starbucks, Amazon, Cineplex, Uber Eats, and Wallet. Then I have a travel folder. I have Lyft, which is kind of like Uber. PathMap is really cool. If you guys live in Toronto, there's actually an underground path that you guys can take, and this is a map of it, so it'll just tell you like where to go. And I have Google Maps, which is like another navigation app, but I like Waze better. Then I have YRT Viva Pay and Viva for the bus. Hitlist is an app where you can track where you've been in the world, and you can also say where you want to go and it'll give you amazing deals on flights and vacations. I've been to 6 countries, 11 cities, 2% of the world. Then I have Uber and Yelp. I actually am very obsessed with currently. I'm always looking for cute cafes and cute restaurants to go to. Netflix, obviously. Right now I'm actually watching The Good Place season 2. Then I have TikTok. A month ago, if you told me that I would have had TikTok on my phone, I would have said you are kidding. That is the cringiest thing I've ever seen. But turns out I'm a TikToker now. I actually really like TikTok. I think it's super fun and I don't really care if I get made fun of for it because I like making TikToks. My TikTok username is Make Me Famous Oh Yeah, and one of them has 50.9 thousand views, so might quit YouTube, might become a famous TikToker. Then I have Mario Kart, TSN, Mail, Safari, Messages, and Spotify. If you guys want some cool jams, you can go to my Spotify. Let me just find my account. This is my Spotify. I am always listening to music and you guys can actually see on a laptop what I'm listening to when I am using Spotify. It's kind of stocky, but I kind of use it and I like it. Beast, Summer Baby, Faves, Chill, Car Jam, and Throwback. And I'm actually in the midst of creating a fall playlist, but it's private right now, so I'm probably gonna make a video on the ultimate fall playlist, so stay tuned for that. But my username is Sadie Aldis. But that is basically it for my phone. Once again, if you guys want to get a Casetify case and twin with me and get one that's super protective and really, really cute, click the link down below and use my code 20Sadie for 20% off. It's such a great deal and I love Casetify so much. I'm not just saying that. And I hope that you guys have an amazing day and I love you guys so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.